playing music. I love classical music in particular. And Ken is a world-known author specializing in rock and roll. So we're in what we joke about. Well, some serious. The famous part of Black Canyon City. Anyway, I've embarrassed Ken. So yeah, I think that was one of my great experiences early. Was painting with pen and ink and water on paper, and listening to Debussy, and the ink and the paper and Debussy, and it all started coming together like that experience is over there. I don't know what I call it right now. So I think it's interesting. You know, they did studies of Einstein's brain, and people say I look more like Einstein as I get older. So I study Einstein, I admire him. But his brain was supposed to be not particularly exceptional, except for the synaptic connections. So he grew up in that period of Europe where at least the wealthier people had a very broad education. So he could play classical music. He was a violinist. One time in one of the quartets, one of the musicians got frustrated with him and said, "Einstein, can't you count?" And then they all started to laugh since he was a world-famous mathematician. But he could play music, he knew physics, he knew metaphysics, he knew spirituality, he was a strong Judaic faith, he was interconnected in a lot of ways, so very synaptic connection. So I think that there's Beethoven in these, there's Bach in these, there's Baroque music lately in these, yeah, definitely connected. Any other comments? So glad to see so many of my friends here.
Hi, Dave.
And even Black Canyon City. Special brand of women, yeah. Yes, yeah. I say to other artists, I say the muse will visit your studio more often if you visit your studio more often. So, now, by the way, if anybody doesn't like one of these, what I usually say is, it came from my muse. Talk to her or him. I put in about 40 hours a week, but every day I'm working on it. So, and I mentioned that memorial bench. Actually, Cayenne, my friend here from Black Canyon City, was instrumental in help establishing that. So, give you public recognition for that. Thank you. Any other comments?
I like it.
Thank you, Sam.